Question.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I stop touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka Best That Ever Did It, aka AM Morning, aka Althea McFarlane. You know who it is? It's me, y'all. It's me. All right. Real quick. Shades of Blue, AM Morning, awesome book. If you haven't already got it, get it. Awesome. I keep telling people it's an awesome book. I can't say no more about it. And if you ain't got this, Molly Moss Sea Moss, get your Molly Moss Sea Moss. All right, let's get on with the show. My man Beast is back. Yay, Beast. Good morning, Beast. How are you?
All right, there we go. I was about to yell, Marley, what you doing, man? I'm not in here. You know what I'm saying? But
could you hear me when I said my man Beast is back? Yay, Beast. Could you hear me?
Molly
took you out again?
Yeah, he took me out again. You see what I'm saying? That's what he does. All right, I got you. It's all right. You know what? Look, I'm gonna save my insults until the end of the show. So anyway, how you doing, Reese? I missed you.
I miss you too. So when did you guys get back?
Well, first of all, hold on. First of all, I want to say this. If you record or do any kind of film about that book and I'm not in it, we're gonna have a fucking problem. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm just letting you know that right now. I'm dyslexic. I don't read books. You know what I'm saying? I have a problem. I read that book from cover to cover, enjoyed every second of it, and you know, if I'm not a part of it, it's a problem. I may not be able to read the script, but you know, we'll figure it out. I'm joking. Nah. I can read. I can read. It just takes me longer than others. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's good. It was a great book. It's a great book. If you haven't got it, I've been telling people left and right ever, you know, since I finished it. Now I can honestly say I finished it. I've done it, and you know, it's definitely a great book. So please get it. I'm still waiting on my sea moss. I would like to talk positively about that.
Look, he got you. He made a fresh batch just yesterday, so he got you on that.
I ain't gonna say nothing negative.
He waiting for you to come back to get it. So
I'm waiting patiently. Let me know where to meet you, Marley, to pick it up. I don't know if you in North Carolina or
no, he's back. He's here. Both of y'all back. so you
Alright.
could get hooked up and get your CMOS. He got it because he told Gwen yesterday. He was like, I got the CMOS for Rodney. Pick
Well,
it up.
give
and
it to Gwen. I can pick it up from Gwen. So
you,
next time.
you be quick
But
and
we'll talk
saying
about it.
Molly, getting it from Molly.
All right, I'll get it from him. It's all good. But anyway, so I just wanted to say that first of all, and yeah, you know, I've been back with it. I had to get on the grind of working and doing that kind of stuff. I'm actually I have a meeting that I have to go to at 11:30, so I'm not going to be on here the whole time. But
Well, I got
definitely
a
want to
meeting
come in and
too.
give you love. Definitely want to come in here and give you love and just let you know that you know I'm still here and I appreciate it. The book is great. The book is great and was a great read even for a guy who's dyslexic. So you know,
So you like the storyline, basically. Was it a decent storyline?
it was a great story. It was a great story. I did relate to a lot of things as I got from the middle to the end. You know, in the beginning, it was a lot. You know, to me, I understand it's a set, but I wasn't really hooked until I got about to the middle. When I got to the middle, and you started talking, and you got a little bit older than your childhood. It was high school and things like that. Then that's when I was like, I couldn't put the book down after that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
you know, and it's probably because you know I just related to so many things that was going on in that period in time and related to what the things that you know that the character was going through, because I got to remember that everything in there is based on, I guess what you would call based on a true story, but not
Yes.
everything is true. You know what I'm saying? Type
Right.
situation. So
It's
you know,
loosely based.
so I was hooked after that. I couldn't put the book down, and Vicky was like, I'm really surprised you're that committed to reading anything, and I was like, yeah, me too. But you know,
like she's telling some juicy stories in here.
yeah. You know, it was some good things. One of the things in there definitely related to me and my best friend, and even a point where we became enemies for a little while and stuff like that. So, you know, you know, it is a great book. So I was happy, and I definitely want to be a part of the next venture. And if you decided to do something on film, I believe it or not, I am a great actor. You know, so you know. That's part of my chops and stuff like that. So you know, I am excited, but I would be excited to be a part of it. Just so you know that. But
you already in it, you know, because when Contractor said he wanted to be Walter, I said I saw Beast being Walter, and I saw Contractor being Derek. Which you know, in a contract, I want to be the part that go on into that screwing everybody with no contract. I said, well, good morning,
sure.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear y'all. How y'all doing?
Excellent.
Hi. This is Beast. I'm gonna introduce you. This is Shaquan Williams. She's another local comedian. Quan, what's your comedy stage name?
Shaquan Williams, aka #Hoskins.
Hashtag what?
The Hoskins, honey.
The Hoskins.
The Hoskins.
Okay, she's gonna have to explain that to us. So tell us where you from and about your comedy journey and all that good stuff. You got 2 minutes to vet yourself. Go.
Well, let me tell you something. I am from Queens. I have been residing in Harrisburg for about 13 years. So I'm from Queens by way of Harrisburg. I've been doing comedy for 3 years. This is actually my 3rd year now doing comedy. This is my first time on camera with no makeup on early in the morning. So, but I've been going places. I did a show in Vegas, Pittsburgh. I'm traveling. I'm a traveling comedian. Ohio. I go wherever I'm invited.
Okay. Cool.
Living the life.
All right. Well, definitely you're invited to hang out with us anytime, honey. We do this 5 days a week, Monday through Fridays that start at 10:30. It's supposed to be 10:30 to 11:30, but sometimes we get so engulfed in the conversation that the beasts make us go over. And then that's when him and Molly start fighting at the end. You will see a battle at the end, and Molly will cut your mic off and mute
that's
you.
only me. That's only me. Don't worry about it. That's just me. Me and Molly have a very good friendship that, you know, sometimes I got to whip him around and he don't like it, you know, because I got to keep him in line because he be he be falling asleep at the putting up the videos and taking back.
You see,
Oh, what
Molly
happened?
just muted his mic. Molly just
Oh.
put him out. Molly,
Yeah.
put him
Molly, you disrespectful.
Where Beast go, man? That's my man, Beast. He ain't
Molly,
here.
that's my super producer,
can't
Molly
say
Mall. That's Shaquan.
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
how you doing? Where my man go? There you go.
There
you
go.
Beast.
All right, I guess I ain't learned my lesson yet. Today you on it, huh, Molly? Oh, that baby, the baby got you awake this week, huh? All right, I got you. It's all
I
good.
think
I'm
my
be quiet.
finger accidentally hit the button. Hey, Tina, I was trying to put Tina comment up. Hey, Tina. Now I got a good one for y'all today. I don't know how y'all might react when y'all went to school, but it's been a video, controversial video going around. It was a teacher who allowed the girl students to do his hair, you know, so a lot of parents had backlash with it. The parents that wasn't even, their kid wasn't even doing the teacher hair, but he posted a video about it. I think we should share it and give our opinion on it.
Okay.
You know,
I'm down.
a lot is going on in these schools.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean they was all right? Yeah, let me look at it, then I'll judge.
I think I got audio too. I'm gonna play the audio for
I
y'all.
hope it does.
Hopefully it don't sound like this. Take that, take that, take that. Okay.
The
You
Diddy
know what
shake.
I'm saying?
Diddy Paps.
I'm more curious about.
Shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my studio.
Is that the?
Don't worry
Come
about
on,
it. It's all
Bertha.
Molly's fault. We'll wait.
That's Molly computer name Bertha from now on.
Oh, it's playing on my end. I don't know why it ain't playing on here. Why? Hold on, I play the audio on my side. I hear it on my side. It's
I didn't
playing.
have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me
Let
forever.
me take it down
So
and
naturally,
redo
I
it.
asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed.
That was weird.
He asked the students to assist him in taking his hair out of his braids. The braids out
Yeah.
of his hair.
Yeah, and they did. It was like 3 or 4 of the young ladies taking his braids out, but a lot of parents were saying they don't think the kids should be touching him at all. You know, even if they just taking his braids out, because a lot of that can lead to other things, and they don't trust, male teachers or female teachers these days. Said, but back in the day, this would have been okay. You know, a lot of people like, well, back in the day, this
No,
been okay.
not even back in the day, because that's not the place to take your hair out. You take your hair out before or after work, not doing on the clock. Let them kids learn something before they get out of their class. That's the problem. Get your girlfriend to touch and take your hair, to take your hair out.
That's your opinion, Reed. That's
that'll be the same thing with a female teacher and say, y'all boys come and take my hair out.
Okay.
Well, I feel like if he was like 70-something years old, nobody would have even cared. I think it's more of his age and his attractiveness that would make somebody feel like it would turn into something more than what it really is. But actually, it's inappropriate to me, period, because that's something he should be doing on his personal time. But I feel like a lot of it is because of his age and the way he looks.
And we all know, being a young, feeble female at 13, 14, whatever, and we all had a cute, fine teacher. Ooh, we would have loved to take his hair out. Little girls got hormones popping. And a lot of these little girls are hot asses. Excuse my French.
Right,
but a lot of these little girls are hot asses.
All right. Well, Reese, let me get in here as a male and just say this.
Wait a minute. Funny man Dave Green in the building, Beast. Hey, funny
man. Hi, Dave.
Hey, what's up?
Funny man.
What's going on, Dave? How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing great. So, in my opinion, the problem with this is he is a school teacher. Mm-hmm. You have one job, and your job is to educate and prepare our children for the world. And in no way, shape, or form, them undoing your hair is doing that job. And and I'm taking away everything. The whether it's a male, female, he's handsome, he's ugly, whether he asks girls, boys, anything, none of that matters to me. What matters to me is that you are there to educate and prepare our children for the world. At no point in time are our kids here to help you look better for anything. You know what I'm saying? For whatever your reason is, or whatever that thing was, or whatever your thought process is, was wrong. Because that is not why you're there. You know what I'm saying? You're not there for that. That is not it. So therefore, you're completely, you know, I'm not, and like I said, I'm taking away whether it was if it was a female who asked female students to do it. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me because you're there to teach, educate, and prepare. Now, you know, if you need your head taken out, then that's your problem. That's actually a personal problem. It has nothing to do with your classroom or whatever the case may be, or this, that, and the other. So, and then to make it, did you pay him? So what?
He can't pay them. That's the thing.
Well,
he can't pay them.
You would have paid anybody else though. But I mean, that's my thing. If I'm a parent and the teacher told me, "Oh, I want the kids to take my hair," I'd be like, "Well, shit, then pay them. You can pay them to do the job, do a job. That's at least a little bit different than asking them during class. You know, go after whatever. But I still think either way, it's all inappropriate.
You know
because you're a teacher and you're there to teach and educate. And you got a group of young ladies around you doing, you know, redoing your hair or undoing your hair, whatever case may be. Either way, you're in the wrong place for it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it. This ain't it. So that's how I mean,
and also a parent should, a young lady should be trained. I have one daughter, and my one daughter that's 12 would never help her teacher take her braids out because her mother has trained her not to touch on a grown man. So my daughter would have felt uncomfortable with that anyway and called me like, "Mom, something weird going on. Come and get me out of here." You know, it depends on the parents' training at the same time.
Yeah, but you're still blaming the child. You're still blaming the child when you say that. It's not the child's fault. This whole situation is not any of those little girls' fault.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 100% his fault. He should not even have put them in that situation.
Yeah. So Tina said fire him.
Well, I don't know about firing him. This is a teaching moment. This is a
he
teaching
said
moment.
He's so wrong, and he made a video of them doing it. Yeah, hopefully the video will play this time. I'm gonna try it one more time.
This was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun, play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, "Oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate." Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, "Oh, that's too intimate." To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say.
I want them to
And
see you
me,
as the teacher,
I don't want kids of my
asshole.
own, so all of these kids are literally my
bad,
children.
I'm sorry.
And in case you're
They're
wondering
not your
about their
children. You're a
parents,
fucking
you
teacher.
can follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids that I was fortunate enough to catch on film. Since I'm a science teacher, one thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between
Looks like she's
organisms.
stroking his
The type of
dick in
relationship
his
that I like
lap
to
right
foster in
now.
my
If you didn't
class
know
is
that was a
mutual
frog there.
or mutualistic
You
relationship,
know what?
which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me, safe to come
That's
to me with their
predator talk.
problems, their
I heard
frustrations,
enough for
and come
him.
to me seeking guidance and wisdom, or come to me simply to chill and hang out because they know that they have a safe space to be themselves around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up. I strive to be the teacher that makes my inner child happy, someone that my inner child would be proud of. I want to be the teacher that my students
This
reflect back
motherfucker don't
on
sound like Puffy
20,
right now.
30 years down the line.
His inner child.
Dang, that teacher I had in
You
middle
know
school,
what I'm saying?
he was
Yeah, I
the
heard
shit.
that.
Hey, yes, please. Shout out to Miss Snow, my 4th grade teacher. She was the greatest teacher I ever had. And that one time that I do her fucking hair. Let me tell you something.
You might have wanted to do something else, but the hair
yo,
wasn't it. We
yo,
had fine teachers when I was in junior high.
yo.
Shout out to Mr. Kaleli, Andrew Jackson Middle School science teacher. He was so cool. He reminded you of the Fonzie. He always wore blue jeans, and he always wore the penny loafers and a white collared shirt. Mr. Kaleli was all of that. But at no time did anyone talk to him, comb his Fonzie looking hair. His hair looked like this. Looked like, hey, like the twig I got on. We didn't do none of that because touching a man's hair, a man, black man, a black woman, we know that to be an intimate thing. How many times, especially a man with hair, that is an intimate thing to sit there and get his hair. Look how comfortable he is and stroking. And I don't like to say that. I don't like when he said that he's like rewarding the kids, giving them free time. And then that free time, he let them take his hair out. Take them to Chuck E. Cheese. Buy them some toys.
Pay for a pizza party.
Them, sir.
Pay for a pizza party. And what happened to pizza parties? Where'd they go? Like, what happened to them?
When is now
giving kids 10 minutes at the end of the class to decide to help him with his hair, whatever case? I'm sorry. This triggered me. I apologize. Y'all have hit my soft spot because if my daughter told me she came home and undid her teacher's hair, I would blow a fucking gas.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I would too.
Yo,
R. Kelly couldn't let nobody braid his hair. You remember the song "My Hair"?
That's Mario made a whole song. Well, he's got a lot of guys braiding his hair right now. I'm sure he's comfortable with that.
Touche. Let's hear from David and Lee, and then Shaquan, because we're all okay. Me, you, and Beast, Shaquan, we're all on the same page. Okay, let's see what David and Lee have to say. They may have something different to say. David.
I mean, I came in late, whatever, and all, but seeing them kids braiding that seemed kind of weird. It seemed like he was trying to justify it with that video or whatever like that, and all. But I don't know. To me, it seems like you know what I mean, one of them girls must have commented or something about his head or something like that. No, and that's the reason why he felt like it was like a reward for them to touch his hair or something like that. No.
Okay, Lee.
Why are they playing? That's the teacher.
They braiding, braiding, taking out the teacher's hair, taking the braids out the teacher's hair.
That's a reward for being good in school. Yeah.
Well, come here. You've been good, slave. Why don't you take out my braids?
Michael Jackson channel his inner child.
He said they could come.
That's not even. I wouldn't even put that on Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't do that. I would like for him.
No, that's nice.
We saying channeling his inner child. He said that he gets to channel his inner child. He feels safe with the kids, and he wants the kids to feel safe being with him. And he wants the kids to feel safe enough to go, shh.
Oh, he did him.
That's how it starts.
That's a Diddy move.
That's an
I know we're
unsafe
not
move.
supposed to laugh. We're supposed to learn from other people's fallings.
And
But
he
that's
should protect himself too, though. He's not even trying to cover his own ass because you don't let no child touch you because they can easily say, "Oh, he touched me inappropriately." They
What
can
up,
tell a
Trey
lie.
Money?
So why would you put yourself in a position like that to get lied on?
Hey, look.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know how kids are. You were a kid at one time. We had crushes on our teachers.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
I know I did.
I'm right.
You know, so
shout
I mean,
out to
sometimes
Miss, shout out to
them
Miss
having
Dude.
crushes,
If she had
they
let
want
me,
to touch
if she
it.
had let me undo her braids, I would have been banging her in the closet later on that day. God damn it.
That's because you was a big bully. You should be.
Shout
There
out
he
to
go.
Miss Dude, 11th grade English.
You would have did that to the kid?
No, my 11th grade English teacher, man. Shit, if she had came in and was like, can somebody help undo her hair? I'd be like, yeah, girl, I got you. Come on.
There go Beast right there, Dave. My water.
I would have been undoing that motherfucker. The next thing you know, I would have been stroking her ass right over the damn table. I ain't give a shit.
He was one of the big, strong kids.
Shout out to
Dave.
Miss Dude. Love Miss Dude.
Yeah, but he
She's
was
a beautiful teacher of all time.
Look, my water. That was Beast.
Miss Dude,
my water.
Miss Dude.
Golly.
Miss Dude, I'm about to write her email right now. God damn it. Miss
No, well,
Dude,
damn.
why the hell you didn't let me do your hair back then? I would have stroked the shit out of your ass.
He said grope. Did you say grope? See what I said,
Miss
Dave?
Dude, yeah.
My water.
All right. Now y'all done brought back, that's what I said, y'all done brought back triggering things. You know, I'm disappointed in my teachers now. I'm going to go back to school and tell them what the hell was y'all doing. These teachers, we supposed to be doing stuff like this together and working our inner children, you know, whatever the hell he said. Yeah.
Molly, wait a minute. Our super producer Molly is an instructor and he deal with young kids. Would you let them braid your hair?
I already had the kids trying to retwist my dreads, all that. Tell them, fuck no, don't touch my hair. I had a couple of students, they asked, you know, that's why it was weird for him to allow them to do it. And I wanted to share this and give people opinion on it, because in the comments, man, it's people saying that they teacher always let them do their hair. In the comments, somebody said they went to PG County Public School and this was normal. You know, so I was like, what the hell school I go to? This was not normal. You know, most of the boys that had hair, you was looking for the little girls to do your hair. You know, like I never seen them allow the teacher to do it. Then he said he had boys that he allowed them to play basketball. That's what our male teachers did with us. They go in the gym and shoot hoops with us and they get competitive with us. But I never seen them with the girls. It's like he only got girl students, you know, that do good, that should get this free time, that get rewarded. Like, nah, the boys should get rewarded too. Go hoop with them. Show a video of you out there crossing them over. He'd rather be with the little girls, I think. I don't know.
Let me ask you.
All I know it was real odd how they was petting that frog in his lap. That's all I got to say. All I got to say. It was real. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. That is what I want y'all to look at. The hair is a distraction. Pay attention to the kid stroking the frog in his lap.
Rodney, would you do that to your boss if your boss said, "Come and take out my hair"?
What?
Now I've had a job. Yes.
Come on.
If I take out anybody's hair, I'm fucking.
And he had one of his other staff.
Reese, if I take out anyone's hair, we are fucking. I'm letting you know that now.
Yeah,
there's no way getting around that. If you see me taking out somebody's hair, we fucking.
And no, his wife was there, but he wouldn't tell his wife to come take out his hair.
I was fucking in front of her husband too.
Would take out his hair, standing there right there, undo his hair, and you know, and I was just like, I'm like, if that was me, if I was the wife, I'd be like, you know, you fired, and take your ass over there and get your hair, to let them people pay you to take your hair loose that's going to braid it up again. So
I wish my wife would unbraid some niggas' hair. That's all I got to say. Forget my daughter. I wish my wife would. I wish she would.
It seemed like
unless this is her job. If this is her job is to undo hair, then that's different. But other than that, if I saw my wife, I walk in and she's like, "Oh, my boss needed his hair undone as a reward for my good work." Oh my God. I'm burning that job down. Don't worry, she won't be working there tomorrow.
Hey, Reese, it's 2024. You know how many swingers and young, you know what I mean? That wife was probably down for the dude braiding the hair.
I apologize, y'all. I got to go to a meeting. I love y'all. Reese, I'll be watching from the background. Nice to meet everybody. Thank y'all. I'll be back later on another show.
That's right. Freaky Friday tomorrow, y'all. That was Beast. That was
but I do remember
mentality
back in the day that the school teacher used to go to my cousin's house to get her hair done, and her husband. They got their hair done.
Hey, Slicky.
So, because they were beauticians,
So
I don't know.
I do. They know I
I
don't
said
know.
that.
It's just
Right.
inappropriate.
So they would get their hair. They would get their hair braided at my auntie, at my cousin's shop. And so some of the kids that would be there when they'd see their hair let down, and then when they get to the school, they'd be like, "Oh, he got some long hair. You should touch it. It's very soft because I helped my mom at the beauty shop." Sometimes it's totally innocent.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not. I just remembered
Ain't
that.
at no beauty shop.
Yeah, but also it was a reward like the last 10 minutes of the jump. Like how much hair are they unbraiding whatever in 10 minutes?
No, that means that is something that's done on a regular basis because it seemed natural to all of them. So it's something that he clearly always does with his class. It's clear.
And other students, because you heard him say other students came too.
Right.
So I'm like, what kind of teacher was this? Ooh, fine ass Dr. Clark gonna let us take his hair out. Ooh. I'm going over there to the science class of fourth period. I'm skipping class and gonna go in there and take his hair. It just opens the door for a lot of things. I mean, not saying that it's bad, it's great, sir, but get back on the curriculum, get back on track, because you're gonna be the idle person. The first time somebody says somebody touched me inappropriately, you're gonna be gone. And you know what? And if that happens and somebody bring charges forth and say that one of them girls say you touched me inappropriately because they got mad because you paid more attention to Shaquan than you did Lee, and Lee going, well, he touched me.
Or
you never know. Then you
He
should
better
go
not.
and show to your whole administration.
He better not. He better not.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna know right then.
The administration should get in trouble. Your school should get in trouble because they're not going by the curriculum. Them taxpayers, they're the public school or private school. If it's a private school, they do whatever they want with their money. But a public school, go by the charter. Go by what's up there, sir.
I can't. These comments is shot out. Louisville talk about his teacher put her titties on him. She was talking about it. He loved it. And the other one talked about he wanted to have sex with a social studies teacher. What the hell kind of freaking shit going on in the comments?
Slicky has sex.
These are our views for the show, and it's real. They baby.
Trade money in here.
Take these comments.
Shout out to the
Miss Dawn, huh?
Molly, let's get to the next video. That was a good one, Molly.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, give me time to put it up.
You know, we were talking about the little Freaky Friday. Oh, while we're talking about good ones, while Molly getting the next video, I want to tell you guys that I went down to Bar 919 last night in Waldorf with the Gwen Factor, and I did my thing. I tried out some new jokes, and they seemed to like it.
Oh, good
but
job.
I was venting. They wasn't jokes.
I was telling the truth.
You know, I was like, oh, damn. And they laugh. People laugh at your pain. They do. They do.
Yeah.
They laugh at your damn pain. Oh, Molly got the next video ready. Y'all ready, y'all? Say ready. Y'all ready?
Ready.
All right, Molly, let's go.
I do not got the next video ready.
You said you do not?
Yeah, I ain't never.
I have the worst internet in the world.
You ain't no Wi-Fi, Lee.
You ain't got no wifey, Lee? Is it playing? Am I hearing something? I see something.
You see me looking for a video. I don't got that on the screen. They can't
Oh,
see that.
Uh-huh.
oh, okay. Because I'm like, what's going on? You know, I can't have C. You know. Yes, but with Bar 919 every Wednesday night with Dave Carter and his lovely, lovely wife Kiki. Fabulous show. It was a good time. It was a good audience. Studa Dawn was there, Molly. Studa Dawn, Laughing Lenny was in the house. Boots, and Mac McDaniels was in the house. Big Mike was in the house. Me and Gwen was in the house. We was the only two female. We was in the house. Yeah, check us out.
Yes.
Word them up. What song am I singing, y'all? Come on.
Was it before the 90s? After the 90s?
It was my mic sound nice. Check.
Oh, I know that song. Nice. I know that one.
Ready.
Are you ready? Exactly. Word them up. Because I'm so fly. Nobody can deny a girl hasn't been born and can't get. Well, anyway.
You say that aging is a mistake.
Well, you know, when I was researching this book, I found that we have some real misconceptions about the aging process. For example, almost everybody believes that aging is fatal. But you look at the data and you'll find nobody really dies of old age. They die of diseases. Everybody believes that aging is irreversible. Now, that's also a misconception, because if you remove toxins from your body, if you learn to get the stress out of your life through meditation, if you change your environment, you can actually reverse the biological markers of aging. Like, most people think aging is normal, but what's normal? Perhaps we are confusing the normal with the psychopathology of the average, which is dull and uninteresting. I mean, there are people who are 25 and look 40 and behave like 40. There are people who are 60 and behave and have the biology of a person who's 30. Most people think aging is universal, but there are organisms in this world that never age.
You say that aging is...
Organism of this world that never age. I ain't ran across an organism that never aged. Hey, y'all.
Bacteria. You know, I don't think that atoms age. You know, when you take it down to a biological level, those kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, people. I ain't never ran across a person that didn't age.
Well, Cher never aged. I mean, I don't know what she's doing, but I heard she 103. I heard she about 103. She don't look a day over 25. So.
Morgan Freeman.
I beg to differ, because that skeleton frail body, and she don't even stand the same in her boots. If I could turn back time, I give it all to you. Yeah, she aged. Tell her take that wig off. Tell it. Yeah.
Morgan Freeman is ageless.
Easy Rider is old as hell. Did you used to see him on Electric Company when he was Easy Rider in them suits? Y'all remember that? Electric Company, and look at him now.
Yeah.
You got
y'all here. That video went over everybody here. Should I pick another video?
No, it didn't go over my head. He said it was the psychopathology. So meaning that we're taught that aging is what kills us. Like, you get old, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But in fact, you don't have to get old and look old. I'm about to be 45, and a lot of people mistake me for in my late 20s or early 30s all the time. But that's because in my mind, I never went past 22. Period. And I wish a motherfucker would tell me different. So, and I still act like that. I go out, I do my walks and all that. And then not only that, I said, forget it. Oh shit, I'm starting to feel a little crackety crack when I wake up. Now I stretch before I wake up to keep myself a little limber and stuff. It's all in the mind is what he's saying.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And I also agree how he said that some 25-year-olds look like they 40. I've seen some of them youngins hard living. This girl talking about, I'm only 19. And the lady was like, you look like you in your 30s. That's not good to look so hard. But that's because of the stuff that they're doing. And what he said was the keep yourself up, just like a car. If you keep your car clean and get gas and take care of it, it look pristine. It still look new. You can have a car that still look new, even though it's worn and got miles on it. It's how you take care of it. we are engines. Our body is an engine. So I've learned later on in life, because back then when I was early, I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm giving them chicken wings. But 5-piece fried rice, marble sauce, you know. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the carryout. I was a carryout girl. Grape soda, potato chips. And that's what got me. Okay? Eating bad. Not eating a lot, but eating the wrong things.
Foods,
I want to get that cleared up too, because a lot of people say, oh, fat people eat a lot. You ain't got to eat a lot to be fat. You just eat the wrong shit, and it's going to mess with your cellular structure and your body.
Too much
it'll swell us up. It'll tension, all that fluid and all that. So I'm learning better. That's why I use Molly Moss Sea Moss. Because I know
I love that stuff.
Inflammation. You like Disquam?
I use sea moss, but I go to the Jamaican restaurant and have them make it for me fresh, and I get the $20 mason jar of it. But I drink. I've been doing it for 2 years now.
Try Molly Moss Sea Moss. Let me tell you, he do lemonade and he do a tea, girl. And because I get it, I like it, and I get the gelatinous form in a jar that I can mix it with my tea or coffee myself. You know, and that's what they make. The Jamaicans make the Irish moss with too. They add cinnamon and the coconut milk and all that stuff. But I'm talking about the sea moss. He do smoothies. He does ices. Like I said, he infuses the tea and the lemon. And Molly is vegan, so he use all natural stuff. You ain't gonna find no refined sugar, nothing. He used natural sweeteners in his, like honey and agave and the other juices to sweeten it up. But the taste, I was like, get out of here.
I mean, I've started to lean towards veganism. Like I learned how to make mushroom fried chicken, and my vegan's fried chicken tastes like real fried chicken to everybody except for my husband, because every time he looks at it, he'd be like, "That's not a real chicken," and he doesn't want it.
What up, Phil?
What up?
We was loving, we was missing you. Yay, Phil.
What's up, Phil?
What's up? Crying yesterday and everything. I'm like, shut it up.
Don't be telling my business.
Hey,
What up,
DJ?
DJ?
What's up, pimpin'?
What's going on?
That's that Sugar Daddy, aka Sugar Daddy.
Absolutely. Can I pay your bills, Althea? All of them. Some of them, none of them.
I got them right here.
Huh?
Yeah, wait a minute. I got them right
I'm a
here.
cash.
Get the bills
Look,
out, Molly. Hurry up, get the bills.
what-
Look, come on. I got them right here.
What color your toenail polish now? I like feet. What color your toenail polish?
You got the wrong one now.
He said,
Got the wrong one now.
Molly, get him them invoices, Molly. He talking about pay the bills. Hell yeah, you can pay my bills. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you for life. Love you
Your
long time.
food will never be the same.
Everything. We love you long time. I do for you. I do. $1,000. I do for you.
Who am I on here with? All comedians?
Yeah. Okay, let me give you the breakdown. Yes, you got Shaquan Williams, and you got Funny Man, Dave Green, and you got the incomparable Phil Page. And Lee was on here, but Lee, you know, she got that funky internet. So
Where Phil at? Phil on it? Phil, not Phil Page.
Yes,
Yeah,
Phil
yeah.
Page is on there. My
Yeah,
big brother Phil.
I'm here.
Phil is having mental issues. Y'all need to pray for his mental attitude. It's no help for him, but God can help him.
Yeah, we can't do nothing about what Phil is. I just get along with him. Phil, whatever you say. What? You gonna rob that bank? I'm gonna be outside waiting for you across the street. I see you when you get back home. How about that?
Yeah, my comedy family love me, Will.
I disagree.
They just rock.
I see. I don't feel accepted. I'm a DJ. I don't feel like y'all accept me.
DJs.
Oh, see, y'all don't accept me in the comedy community. Phil said I'm an honorary comedian. Phil called me an honorary comedian.
Wait a minute, we got DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Molly, tell him we love our DJs. And then and DJ Slicky Woo Boo think he a comedian too, so he be trying to crack jokes. So yeah,
we all got a little bit of funny in us.
Yes,
We all
not
got a
this
little-
kind of anyway.
They might not be that way now, but when they get to Hollywood, because you know, I'm hearing things change when you get to Hollywood. You know, be out there, take that. You know, we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, every woman should be upset because we heard that man was hung. Anytime that means you short because you got to get close up to get that.
Who?
If you was blessed, it'd be like in between. But when you jackrabbit, that's because you little Peter Cottontail. That's what that is.
I think
I
appreciate you for your knowledge.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Think about it.
You been here before? No, sir.
There's a truck pulling out right now. So did he come out already or not?
No, I don't think I seen another truck. I
don't think that's the truck, but there's a truck
Mute
right now. When he comes out, you can go straight
we don't want to know that.
Doc A.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in a tractor trailer, right? And they just said, gotta go get my load.
Get your load.
You got a load full of bananas you gotta get.
Well, at least you ain't dropping off a load.
Bananas.
Hey, see Althea McFarland, Aberdeen, August 24th. She gonna blow the spot up. Aberdeen, Maryland. Althea McFarland. Oh, did you tell them about our fair? Did you tell them about our fair on the road, Althea?
No, not until you give Molly that $1,000. You got to pay the bills.
Huh? I can't. No, bad signal. Bad signal. I can't hit. Bad signal. What?
Let me use sign language for you.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that part.
Cash App.
All right, see y'all later. Praying for you, Phil. I gotta go to work. See y'all later.
Nice to meet you, honey.
Nice to meet you.
All right, nigga, later.
All right.
Oh, he said, "Nigga, I love you." Oh, that was so sweet, man. That's how you do brotherly love. All right, nigga, love you.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Brenda.
Oh, sweet sounds of sweetness
in the house
to my ears. What's going on, y'all? Where did B-Man go? You said $1,000 and he disappeared.
But he said he gonna pay my bill, so I'm gonna let him. He's sugar daddy, and I'm gonna be a sugar baby. Molly, you got them invoices ready? We gonna be sugar baby. All of it. I'm sugar. Look, he got some sugar grandchildren, sugar baby, sugar. Some sugar cane.
That nigga a sugar daddy on a budget.
You say he a sugar daddy on a budget? Oh damn, that means he's sweet and low.
Oh, sugar daddy on a budget.
Look, I don't need no sweet and low. I don't want equal. I want splendor. Splendiference. Can you pay my bill?
A splendor daddy.
You know,
a splendor daddy.
A splendor daddy. I pay half your bills.
Look, Shaquan, this dude asked me, you can appreciate this. What was my favorite position? I said, my favorite position is beside you at the bank on payday. Boo, boo, boo.
That part.
Money. Thank you. I appreciate it because I work hard for the money. Don't I feel?
Yeah, you do, baby. You do.
I know that's right.
Okay. Molly, are we ready with the next video? Do Molly got another video for us? It's okay. It's okay if you don't.
I would show my picture, but I'm sitting there with all these wires and shit running all out of me and this, that, and the other.
Phil, you want to tell everybody what happened?
Yeah, I had a heart attack during the show yesterday.
Oh.
That's why I disappeared off the show.
You said, I gotta go, y'all.
I gotta go.
That's what you were meaning.
Yeah. My chest started hurting. I dropped y'all and ran down 911.
Oh, gosh. You make my chest hurt.
On the Well and Fitness show. On the Wellness Wednesday show.
Wednesday.
Nigga had a heart attack on the Wellness Wednesday.
So what are the doctors saying? What are your prognosis? Any clogged arteries?
Yeah, I had clogged arteries. They put a stent in me yesterday. So they gotta do some more shit today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be laid up for a minute.
They went through the groin in your leg.
Oh hell no, we ain't doing all that.
They didn't go through the groin to do the calf and the stent.
No, it went through my wrist.
Oh, they getting fancy now.
Yeah.
So I guess that means you don't have to move, because that other way you couldn't move for like 6 to 8 hours. You got to just be still. You could bleed out. They used to go to the main artery in the leg.
Nah.
So, but this time they went through the wrist.
It went through my wrist.
Where you sleep during the procedure?
Hell no, I felt that shit and watched it.
They kept you up too?
Yeah, because they were asking me questions. They were talking. They were talking to me while I was doing it. I was like, y'all niggas need to knock me out. Shit. No, we need to keep, because we need to know what you feeling and how bad the pain is, and we need to know if you.
Oh, you're making me hurt.
I said, we can go old school. Give me alcohol. Shit.
No, that's probably what got
No
you in
alcohol.
the
You're done with alcohol for a little while.
Yeah, I'm good.
Uncle Phil, you done with alcohol?
I'm done with alcohol
You done with the pork chop sandwiches too?
for a minute.
CMOS.
Get you some CMOS. Get some CMOS in your life. That's right.
Or either you could get that science teacher to have you unbraid his hair. That might make you feel better too.
What science teacher on Bray? Who had? What the hell y'all over there talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. We had a science teacher that was letting his students unbraid his hair. So I figured, maybe y'all could become friends and he could do
we
your hair.
good. This is a different kind of facility. We ain't doing no shit like that over here.
I know that's right.
Shouts out. Do you want to tell the people where you are so they can send love and flowers and cards?
I'm in Washington Hospital Center. But I'm good, baby. I'm good. Just send love. We good. I'm good. Just send
Always
love.
that. Always that.
And Reese, I'm in here pumping the show.
Are you?
Hell yeah.
Doctors and nurses in there. Say,
When-
say my sister in the medical field.
When they took me to the hospital, they said, "Do you need to get anything before you leave the house?" I said, "I need my flyers."
I know that's right. I used to work at Washington Hospital Center. Who's your cardiologist?
Hell if I know, some dude.
Okay. Okay. I used to work there.
We ain't trying to get too personal.
They already done been all up in your vein, your body, and all that. You better know who's handling you.
Well, he know me.
I can't believe you told me to relax when I was on the cruise and don't worry about nothing. Just go and take care of myself. And you handing out flyers at the hospital. Boy, don't make me walk out there.
Baby, I'm not you.
I know that.
What I do, you can't do.
Obviously not.
Brenda, he told you.
Because I was on the cruise pumping up the show, but I didn't land myself in the hospital. That's all I'm saying. So I know we ain't the same.
I was laying on the table telling jokes.
Oh,
he was like, "You gotta be a comedian." I'm like, "Hell yeah."
That's what I do. That's what you do. Everybody in the surgery room laughing.
Yep.
Now, what's the guy's name out there? DJ, what's his name? Slow Boo. What is it?
Slicky Woo Boo. Woo Boo.
Can you put it back up there so I can read it so I don't mess it up?
DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Put what back up there?
His name, his comment. He said, "Hey Brenda," and I didn't get a chance to say hey back. Yeah, there you go. DJ Slicky Woo Boo. That is a lot of name. Okay, shout out to you, sir. Thank you for hanging around for the show. Hope that we entertain you. And Phil, don't make me walk out there is all I'm saying. And I ain't got no car, so I will come.
Yeah, I know you'll be walking there. I know you'll walk your way here.
That's
a
right.
long ass walk, Brenda.
I feel the love for I feel the love from my comedy family.
That's okay. My shoes would be raggedy. I might get picked up in the middle. You know, I got a little thigh to throw out there. You know, I
Yeah.
didn't get some weight back. I don't. You know, I got a little thigh left.
Catch
I
B
don't-
man. Catch B man when he out on the West Coast. He'll drive you back this way.
He
Ah,
sure
there
no will. He been a bragging a tractor trailer like you traffic, like he trafficking.
Nah. Is he still on the line? I told him about driving white women across state line. That shit gonna get you in trouble.
Y'all gonna have them looking up these videos. The fans gonna bust through his door. We all going down because you making jokes and shit.
No, I ain't going down. I'm coming up because I'm
They
sick.
gonna, they're gonna be like, you knew, because he was on your show and you ain't say nothing.
I'm
see?
like, no, I didn't. I just found out when y'all found out. And I said, let me see. I was on the way to Washington Hospital Center. Look, I'm going to grab my scrub and my uniform out the back. I still got my nurse shoes and my scrub. I'm going to go in there, film with a mask on.
I thought they made you throw all that stuff away.
Misha tried, but I hid one.
You hear the scrub?
I hid a scrub. I'm always hiding the scrub, it seems like. A scrub or two.
She hit a scrub. Isn't that a TLC
I
song?
still got one lonely uniform.
She hit a scrub.
I have my lab jacket and my nurse shoes. I had just bought a $92 pair of Jazzy nurse shoes because I got it to Nordstrom's Rack. And I just bought them shoes. And before I had ended up in the hospital myself. So I ain't throwing them shoes away.
I'm telling you, I'm talking to these doctors about coming out to our health and wellness on that Sunday.
That would be awesome.
That's what
Yes. Look, tell your doctor, let me interview him on the show. Let me vet him. Because I used to work there. I'll be asking all kinds of questions. I'm like, is that Blimpie still downstairs?
Not the Blimpie.
At the Washington Hospital Center. Is
Not the Blimpie. I don't know what's downstairs. All I saw was the inside of the ambulance in the emergency room.
Did you slide off the gurney?
Hell no. What you mean did I slide off the gurney?
When they driving, did they go? Did you do
They
all
want to
that?
fuck with me because I was thinking about a lawsuit anyway. So let me slide off a gurney. I'm trying to get mine anyway. I can't.
You know what? This happened to me. I was in my chiropractor's office, and he, you know how they set up the table? Well, he didn't secure that leg, and he said, "Okay, Mr. Fallen, lay on it." I said, "Boom!" I slid down the table right into the wall. The only thing I could say was, "I'm sliding, bitches." And he held his hand out like he had the force, like I'm gonna get back up, slide back up the table. He stood there and laughed his ass off. And I'm laying up against the wall like somebody, anybody, help me, please.
I didn't know they had gurneys that would dry themselves. All you gotta do is stir them.
You did what?
I said I didn't know they had them gurneys that would dry themselves. All you gotta do is stir
Do they got them like that now?
Yep.
Damn, I got to get back in the hospital.
them. Is that what you gotta do?
No.
I got
Not for
I
me.
ain't
It's
been in
a
the
run out
hospital
for me.
since COVID. And I'm gonna
Take my word for it. You don't need to see it.
Look, I was going in the hospital every year a couple of times. When COVID hit, my fat ass stayed out of there like a nigga looking for the my back on child support. So like a deadbeat dad evaded child support. I evaded that hospital, and I must have did well because I haven't been in the hospital since. And I thank God for that. I think the doctors was making me sick. I really do. Because every time I turn around, we got to put you in the hospital. You got to go in for this. You got to go. COVID hit. They said, keep your fat ass home. Don't even come into the office. Put a mask on. Get some Lysol. I'm like, well, doctor, I don't feel good. He said, take 2 Tylenol and quarantine yourself. And I'm like,
wow.
I got diabetes, man. We're going to write you. We're going to call you a prescription and over the pharmacy. I did not, I kid you not, honest to goodness, did not see inside of a hospital since 2019.
I got a problem. Why everybody think fat people got diabetes? I ain't got no damn diabetes.
Well, you got the sugars.
I ain't had the sugars either.
It's just like everybody thinks fat people got high blood pressure. I got low blood pressure. Okay. And I got good cholesterol. And they was like, how you so fat and you got cholesterol problems? Bitch, because I eat chicken. I wasn't eating that pork and beef like that. I'm a chicken girl. And they were like, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. And the only reason why I'm fat because I got my thyroids. My glands is messed up. And that's the honest truth. Like
only reason why I'm fat is because my thyroid, my glands is messed up. Like,
you know, and baby, let me tell you, but I am fat. PHAT, okay? I am pretty hungry and thirsty. Boo-boo. So there you go. I am fat, Shaquan. I ain't no shame in my game.
We all are. Except for David. David the only. Oh, Brenda's skinny. Oh, the two skinny.
Molly's skinny too. All the people that eat the vegetables. Molly's a vegan. Molly is a slim goodie. DJ
I used to be skinny. I was skinny like my birthday last year, so June last year. But I was so skinny. You know how you lay on the bed?
Skinny were you?
You know how you lay on the bed on your side and your booty is supposed to be where it is, you know. I reached over to scratch my booty cheek and I realized that it was leaning all the way on the bed, like the top one. It was like melted ice cream. It was just like, I was like, oh no. I went out and I got like 3 bags of potato chips, 2 bags of cookies, and I ate and ate and ate until I inflated myself.
That don't never work for me. That don't ever work for me. First of all, I'm missing a butt cheek. So I always think that it ain't there.
Get you a man and fall in love and have to take care of his son that eat like a truck horse, and you only got $5 to your name and no job. You'll lose weight too.
I don't want all that, you know, forget that. And I'm gonna tell everybody that Ozempic stuff do not work. So people stop doing that. That Ozempic don't work. How I got on skin tight jeans and it's loose in the back but tight in the front. Where they do that at? I don't lose no weight, but only in my back. That's the only way. I ain't got smooth. I showed them last night. The front of my jeans is tight, but it's baggy, sagging. That makes sense. How you gonna be fat and skinny at the same time? But I am.
Slim fat.
I'm mad about that. That ain't no baby fat. That's old lady fat. See this flap? Y'all see these flaps on these arms?
That means you can cook good.
That's because you lost you're losing a lot of weight.
Seasoning. It means it was fat in and I lost weight. Now I got bat wings. I cover myself up like who's Batman? I be the Crepe Crusader with my old fat. That's, you know. See, I love me, all of me, the imperfection and the perfection. I love me some me. And I need to find a good person, a good man that's going to love me some me. And like B-Man said, pay my bills. B-Man got a wife, but if he wanted to pay my bills, I'm more than happy.
I ain't got no damn wife.
Well, he could be my sugar daddy. I'll be a sugar baby. Yes, I will. When it's time to give him some sugar, I'm gonna give him some Splendor. I'm like, this is what you need. Cut out that refined white sugar. I'm gonna give him some sea moss. Here you go.
That sea moss is popping. I definitely do that, especially if I have like a stomach issue. I'll go over to the Jamaican store and she'll make it for me, and I'll take it for a week, and I'm good. Especially when it comes down to number 2, because I had stopped smoking, and I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but when I quit smoking, somehow my body decided it didn't want to take a shit no more. So I became very constipated when I quit smoking cigarettes.
Well,
so I couldn't poop.
In the Jamaican store, you drinking the Irish sea moss that they make?
Yes, it's golden. It's like a golden yellow color. It doesn't really have a flavor to it, but it's in a gelatin form, and it still has chunks of the sea moss in it.
See, Molly makes the pure sea moss. It's gold, and he got 2, the purple one and the gold, and it comes in the gelatinous form too. but he also make a lemonade. Shaquan, I'm trying to tell you,
try
it looked like it come in a jar just like this, just like regular lemonade. You see the fruit in it, whatever fruit he can infuse in it, whatever you want. See, my son hates sea moss, but he didn't know that Molly was making sea moss lemonade. He drank all of my lemonade. And I said, I thought you didn't like sea moss. He said, I don't. Throw that away. I said, I can't. You drunk it. He was like, what?
I bet you had a good poop that night.
It do cleanse you out
Because
good.
it helped me a lot. My stomach.
And the drinks are milder than taking the thing. So the drinks, you drink the drink, it gives you energy, it curbs your appetite, and it lets you take a good, nice, healthy dump. You ain't in the bathroom, with your toes cringed up against the bowl and sitting there. You ain't like that sitting there forever. It's a nice, natural. It's not harsh.
The thing is, this is my
I want to try it. What's that? That's sea moss right there.
Yeah.
David, what you showing?
How do you make that? I don't know how to make that, David. How do you make
wait
it
a minute,
yourself?
what's that?
I'm going on YouTube. It shows you how. But basically, all you do is you get this. You get the spring water. Once it soaks in the water and stuff, it automatically expands to like noodles and stuff and all. Then you blend it and
you better clean it before you gotta clean that stuff. So you gotta soak it.
Yeah, soak it.
It's a process.
Yeah, put it in the. I mix different fruits or something like that, with it, and that's it.
You got rocks and sand and minerals in your David's unity.
I'll leave it to the professionals. I'll leave it to the Jamaican lady and Molly Ma. I'm gonna have to get up with Molly Ma. Because I'm not drinking no clam poo-poo. I won't be drinking no fish poo-poo. I don't want it. Ma's got to get clean, David.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, that's right. Tell him it got to be clean. And so Molly does his rinse his out over and over. And it's overnight. Molly, you tell the people what you do. Is it an overnight process?
Yeah, it's like what 14 to 24 hours or something like that.
He makes sure his is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, get all the because I'm allergic to stuff. I'm allergic to anything seafood, fish, and all of that. And he cleans it so well that his moss don't bother me.
Okay.
So I trust his products. Molly Ma.
Yo.
This is the book you gotta get this book. This is a good read. Right here. You see this book?
Shades of Blue. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it about? What's that book about?
You gotta get it. You got look it up. But
Okay,
I'm giving you a brief synopsis. It's about this little girl named Blue. It's told in the eye of a 5-year-old. So you will see Blue challenges in life as she struggles to grow up. And and the surroundings around it. It's a period piece because it's set in 1970 and it grows with you. It's sort of like Color Purple, but it's up-to-date version. That's why it's Shades of Blue.
Okay.
And you can see, it's a book, it's a fictional book, but it's based on some true. Okay, every good lie is based on some true, right? So remember, it's the fictional book, and it's a good read. And it's for men and women. So David, don't be afraid to get your copy. You heard what B said, and the contract in there. So it's good. And Shaquan, I'm casting characters for the book. So because Brenda said that we need to make it a trailer and then do a screen. I make it a play, do a live. So I'm casting for characters, Brenda. Shaquan.
Yeah.
For cast the characters.
I gotta read the book because I gotta know who the characters are.
I need 3 guys and 3 girls. The contractor, Mr. Contractor, said they want to be Walter and Helen Lewis. And then I got for Flo, Patricia, and Alice to cast her characters. And then we have Jimmy, Brucey, and Derek Moore. For the scene that we doing. So
who you got JoJo being?
JoJo baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see him being Jimmy. But we need a Brucey. So
I'm gonna be Brucey. I'm gonna be the uncle.
Oh
Because
yeah.
everybody want to call me Uncle Phil any damn way.
But don't say everybody. That's my name for you. Nobody else can do it.
Put crackhead.
He said crackhead. They call you crackhead. Shaquan call you Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
And I call you Big Daddy. Everybody got Brenda. What you call him?
Phil.
Okay, Miss Brenda. Okay. See, I call Brenda Foxy Brown. You know. And
I'm
she
like,
thinking of Pam Grier.
But every time I call him Uncle Phil, he get mad. He don't like that. So I don't know. Phil, yeah. I gotta get my Phil every morning.
Gotta get your
You gotta get your feel of Phil.
I gotta get my Phil.
That's a good name for a show.
I know, right?
It's
don't be suggesting stuff, Shaquan. You know me. I got on here and made a sitcom.
Facts.
No, we can't. We gotta make a new sitcom. Long as it's not Good Times. Did anybody see that mess besides me?
And never will.
Okay. The
they
new Good Times on Netflix. Yeah, that crap.
I'm gonna go look at it.
They should stop trying to remake stuff. Like, leave the classics alone. They were good as they were. If you want to see them again, watch the reruns and leave the stuff alone. Make up new stuff. Like, get your own idea.
Are they in the projects?
Shaquan, when you watch that mess, you're gonna be like, "This some shit, niggity." This. You're gonna be cussing the watch. I ain't even gonna tell you to watch because it's some crap. So if you want to watch some crap,
she's gonna be cussing the baby out.
If you want to watch some crap, then you can watch some crap. But if I had to pay for it, I wouldn't spend a dime or a nickel.
Shaquan was my leading actress in Someone's Always Watching. Remember that, Shaquan? I still got those videos. Don't make me tell. I'm telling you.
Well, don't watch that. So
it was good. It was like 6. We did like 6 episodes, and it was good until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. I still ain't seen my scene.
Well, all you gotta just go back on the timeline. It's still there.
Well, if you guys want to see me act and perform, I got to drop my debut. Y'all got to go on Reese Cup NYE on YouTube. There's some older stuff there, and there's some current stuff there. There's even a pilot for a sitcom called A Mama, which I play Mama. So y'all like that? Check that out. And Freedom, I was in a short film that went to the Indie Film Festival. Chad X Ali, shouts out from Tyler, Texas. Chad's doing his thing. And Diamond Sun Pond, I was in an African movie. A couple of them, and I was one of the only English-speaking people, but they didn't have an accent. Y'all could tell who I was in the movie. So thank you for that. And did some PSAs. And Molly, what else did I do, Molly?
Used to dance.
No,
I was a stripper.
I was wondering.
What was the stripper name?
She was in that movie.
Name was Stop.
She was in a movie called This Pole Ain't For Everybody.
Shaquan, that was she want to know what my stripper name was. My stripper name was Stop. It means something, Shaquan. What you think Stop means?
It means don't look.
No, that's my stripper name.
Your stripper name was Stop.
Yes. Coming to the stage.
It stopped because you stopped every time you got on the stage. You stopped the show. Stop it.
No, they was like, you want a lap dance? Stop. Coming to the stage. Stop. Come look. One time, my girlfriend, she was a little fat stripper. Her name was All Hell No, right? So we was out there giving lap dances, and they kept saying, stop, stop. She was like, stop. I think they calling you over here. And I said, yeah, All Hell No. I think they're calling you over there. So we tore that club down, baby. But Stop stands for setting titties on people.
Oh, that's awesome sauce. I like it.
That's what it
Setting
was.
titties
I
on
was knocking
people.
them out.
Set the titties down. Ooh.
Setting titties on people. I'm sorry. But
I love my elastic titties, you know. They're stretchable.
mine's stretchable, bendable, plankable.
Able to smack a guy with a single nipple.
You know, you could hurt somebody with them. And I accidentally hurted a couple of people of mine. I hurted them. Heard it. I heard it. Yeah.
Not like
myself too. So it's okay. I ain't got no booty, but I got a lot of boobies. I ain't got no acetone.
You got that disease too? Me
no
too.
Acetone.
We got a sisterhood going.
Acetone. And they took one of my cheeks. We got acetone, and they end up taking one of my cheeks. How you going to take a cheek from no acetone?
Okay, see now Phil just left, and I get nervous now every time he leave. Now I'm be like,
Phil telling the nurses jokes is about time for them to come in and do what they do. They got to check up on our Phil. I'm gonna put my scrubs on and go back up there, watch the hospital center. I used to work there. I'm gonna be walking around there.
Phil is losing weight. He's coming down.
We all gonna lose weight. We're gonna do it as a family effort and do it with it. We're gonna get Molly Sea Moss products to help us stay full longer, because it does. It help curbs that craving, that appetite. Like I was craving stuff when I was taking the Sea Moss faithfully. You know, I lost my part-time job, so I couldn't afford it no more. So, but with that being said, when a B-man going to pay my bills, so I'm gonna be good again.
Oh Lord! Oh, here she go.
He said it. Didn't he say it?
Sure did. He sure did.
He said he gonna pay my bill. David, didn't you hear him say it?
I heard it.
I got witnesses. Shaquan, Molly getting the invoices ready now.
Okay, he back, y'all. You okay over there?
Yeah, I was talking to my doctors and nurses. I would say y'all want to interview, but they like, no, we can't do that.
It's all
yeah, and let them know if they make a mistake, I'm gonna come up there and get them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't want to come on the show.
Get their name. Because I will go to the administration on them. I know who.
Yeah, that's exactly why they don't want to come on right there. They like, we know she'll go to the administration.
They be like, is that Reese? Is that her complaining ass again? I thought she quit.
Was that your nickname, Pain in that ass?
Oh! No, actually, my nickname was Machine. Because
shit.
I would get in early, stay late, and I was a dedicated worker. So Amisha would tell you, when I worked at Howard University, I worked at Georgetown Hospital, I worked at Howard University Hospital in the medical field. Then when I went into private practice, I worked for a couple of doctors' office. And right before I got sick, I worked for Jules Felady Belmont Surgery Center. So I was, I had a good career. I did medical billing and coding, had my own company, and ended up getting sick. I was a registered medical assistant. RMA is different from a CNA. CNA, I was I could be in the doctor's office. I was helping. I was doing all that other stuff that the CNA couldn't do. It just had a little bit more credentials. Went to school a little bit longer, but I was like, okay, I got to go where the money was. And then when I went to a surgery center, I was doing the coding. He had an operating room, so I had to do the hospital coding and the doctor coding for the physician and for the place of service. I was doing it pretty much all. That's why they call me Machine. Because I'd be
and
like,
now you're a radio personality.
Huh?
And now you're a radio personality.
I always been a character. I always been a comedian, even back then, you know. But and I missed that because all of my doctor's office, I would come in there 10 deep, y'all. Because all the doctor's office wanted to come and see me perform. Because I'd be around the office cutting up.
All right, I gotta go, y'all.
Okay, bye.
All right, say hi to my nurse. She's taking really good. She's taking really good care of me.
Take good care of my brother.
I can't get on video because I have no clothes on.
No.
Bye. Take good care of our Phil, our Philly Phil. We love him. We need him back real soon, like
Yeah,
real
for
soon.
sure. He's making a speedy recovery.
Oh, that's
right.
awesome. Okay.
That's
Make sure y'all
good.
come out to the event in June. Make sure
Thank
you come,
you.
Philly.
Phil's a
Yeah, I'm
happy
telling
man.
everybody about this show.
Go on,
Love
get your
you.
sponge bath. We see you pimping.
I know, right? She was
Love
That's
you.
what all that hospital.
That's what
He
she's saying.
gonna come home smelling like hospital.
we gonna have some fun.
You
in
gonna come
June.
home with a
I
bag
cannot
like
wait.
this, Phil. They gonna give you your hospital look.
You
They
still
gonna-
got all your medical stuff. That's ridiculous. You're retired. You need to get rid of all that stuff. Throw your scrubs away. You don't need them anymore.
A
She
girl
sound
that
like
ain't
me.
got no
Look, don't
scrubs.
tell her I got a set. She took him. She
Here's
threw
the
them
worker
all
watch
away.
at the hospital
Tell her.
center.
Yes.
She look. She is head.
You
She
know
ain't
what
gonna
to
do
do.
it. It's okay.
Man,
I have my Noah's Ark scrub, and I couldn't get rid of that because I think it's so beautiful.
what a Noah Ark scrubs.
Noah's Ark with the
I have
rainbow and
no.
all the animals,
Oh, okay.
and my purple pants to go with it, and my shoes. No, I thought I looked cute in that, and I got a lab
You know
jacket.
what?
Still got my lab.
Every time somebody says that they're a nurse or RN or whatever, I always think of that what's love got to do with it? This little girl right here gonna be a nurse.
Yeah.
I got plans every time. It does not matter who tell me they are a nurse. I take them back to their mama saying, this little girl right here gonna be a nurse. I'm
I didn't want to be a nurse. I wanted to be a doctor because everybody
See?
kept calling me a pain in the ass. So I wanted to find out, well, why am I a pain?
Welcome to my world.
And I was always experimenting on something. But I tell you one thing, and you can ask anybody in my family or friends, anytime somebody gets sick, they come to me and let me triage them first. And then when they go to the doctor, they say, Reese, you was right. I'm like, I know. I still got my infectious disease was right there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Phil, I'm not throwing those books away because they cost money.
You still got Google.
Books. I keep books.
Google
Well,
medical assistance.
I would like for somebody.
Registered medical assistant, RMA.
Well, I just want to know why, when you quit smoking, you get constipated. Can somebody tell me why you get constipated when you quit smoking? That's all I want to know.
When you smoke, your veins and your arteries they restrict, and the blood flow don't go through easily. So when you quit smoking, drink plenty of water, and it'll ease it on out, ease on down the road. Water, water, water. And it don't hurt to take sea moss to help clean you out while it's washing you out.
Right.
Next case.
She talking to smoking. Tell them.
It restricts the arteries and blood flow. It really does. Yes, it does.
Smoking help you use the bathroom. So you hit that J one time, everything come out.
That's the
Don't
problem.
smoke.
I quit, and now I'm telling you, my stomach be like, my bookie be
Quit
like,
smoking them
no.
cigarettes. It's that poison getting out of your system. That
My
stuff
bookie
that's
like-
in that cigarettes and that nicotine, all of that poison. It gets the toxins getting out of your body. You going through withdrawal, baby. You might have the DT shakes and everything.
Oh, I was a fiend. I didn't know I was a fiend.
Fiend for nicotine.
Withdrawals. Oh my gosh, it's a process though. I'm down for the crown though.
It is a process, baby. And when you stop smoking, your lungs will feel so much better, and you'll be able to run with Brenda all the way from Vegas to Maryland. I wouldn't advise it, but you know, your feet gonna be toe up. That's all I'm saying.
Congratulations.
Your nail polish gonna be off your toes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, not smoking no more. Good for you.
I cigarettes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want
anything that is green and natural. I do not believe it is a problem to smoke.
But yeah, that's okay. That's
Okay,
okay.
that's okay now.
That's all right. Do it in moderation though. Too
I
much
never
of
smoked
anything is
cigarettes.
bad. But too much of anything, Shaquan, is bad. So you gotta, Do it in moderation, you know.
It's too much telling the truth is bad. Being real too much.
That is never bad.
I'm a little
The
too
truth will
much.
set you free.
Can't be real all the time though, right?
No, you can't be real because some people can't accept it and handle the realness. So you
Should I care what they can't handle?
Yeah, then you know not to say nothing. If you can't say nothing good about somebody, don't say nothing at all. So
my mother told me that.
Well, it might be good. It might be good.
Let people crash.
It might be good to him and just not good to them. So what do you do in that situation?
If it might be good to him and not good to them, experience is the best. Look, y'all getting free advice from Negrolini. Let me put my hat on. This is like Negrolini. And my channel,
We gotta be real with our people. We can't care about their feelings. It might be somebody thinking that snorting coke is good, but you don't want to tell them it's bad because you might hurt his feelings.
No,
Nigga, put that shit down.
Hold them and when the
You
phone
messing your life up.
You
See,
gotta
that's the
know the
problem
person
with
you're
me.
talking to.
That's the problem with me, guys. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, so I'm always like trying to sugarcoat stuff to make everybody else happy.
Yeah.
But I've been told multiple times, stop doing that.
Sugarcoat wouldn't need to be sugarcoat because you know if somebody mental can take it or not. Some people mental can't take the truth, so you have to handle them with kid gloves because you don't want to go in hard and crack them.
Yeah,
you don't want to go in hard.
That's why our kids are growing up to be milquetoast because everybody is tiptoeing around their feelings. My mama told me I ain't had no feelings. She said you'll get some feelings when you turn 18 and get out of my house. And I was like, I'm just saying, like all this feelings and you don't want to hurt nobody and you're turning our kids into milk cereal. They're not even tough enough to hear nothing.
Let me tell you what my son told his best friend. He said, "Oh, you in your feelings?" He said, "Put a condom over your heart and F them feelings."
Yep, that's right.
My son, he's dropping at the door, and
my son, no, he ain't got no feelings. I'm like, feelings? What feeling? No, you don't got no feelings. And so now he's a grown man now, and he understands that if you got something bad to tell somebody, put it in a joke. That's what you do. You still tell them, just put it in a joke. Everything is better when it's funny.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it is easy. It's you know, you easing it on down their throat.
Yeah, but you still saying what you gotta say, and you still saying it with the power you want to say it with.
Or if not in a joke, use another another point of view. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are quick to have an answer for somebody else's problem and not their own or whatever. So if you know, say it's somebody else, but you are using their story, you know, and so they you know what I mean. So in a way that's them looking in the mirror or whatever. You know what I mean?
Use a euphemism. I think that's what they call it, right? A euphemism, a colloquialism.
Tell me direct. Don't tiptoe around me. Don't tell me about a story who might similar to mine. Some people don't catch on like that. I feel like you gotta be direct. You hurt their feelings so well, they get over it, but at least they'll know that you care. Most people that don't tell people stuff, I don't think you care about them people. You don't love them enough to let them know they about to walk right off the bridge because you weren't about hurting their feelings. At the end of the day, when things do go wrong, they're gonna say, "Where was your family at? Where was your friends at?" You know, so then you're gonna feel like, "Oh, I should have said something then." So I'm with like being truthful to everybody, but you gotta be able to receive it as well. So when somebody gonna be truthful to me, I can't be over there like, "Man, what you mean?" I gotta take it as well. I just think, like my girl Brenda said, it's a lot of soft cookies out here, and that comes from them being small. When they cry, you take something from them. They cry, you give it to them to shut up. Like I grew up, you can cry as much as you want. You ain't getting it, you know. And if you keep crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. That don't work today. So them kids growing up to be grown, and when they don't get their way, they quit jobs. Like, why you quit? I quit because my boss talked to me crazy. What? Like you crazy? Like they too soft. Like how you think your boss supposed to talk to you? Like a lot of people think everybody in the world supposed to just be nice to them. My mother always let us know the world's cruel. This the nicest gonna get in this house. Don't expect people to be nice to you, and those who are, appreciate it. You know, but everybody expect the world just to be nice to them. These kids expect everybody to talk to them nice, even if they talk to them crazy. So I don't know, they too soft, man. We gotta be
I
direct
agree.
with people.
They are the softest bullies because they're all bullies. They threaten you and everything, but they're gonna cry. If they about to jack you, man, that ain't a real gun. That's not a Beretta. That's a 22. Man, you gonna go off for crying, man. They said my gun wasn't a real gun. But you're the toughest bullies out there. They said it was a 22. They weren't gonna do nothing but cause a flesh wound. Oh, man, I quit jacking. I ain't jacking no more.
It's not a Beretta.
She said it's not a Beretta. All I'm saying, it's a Tall Tale Thursday. So during COVID, my son got laid off of his job, right? And they wasn't laying him off permanently. They was just like, we ain't got the hours right now. So, stay at home. We'll call you in. My son went down and he was like, well, while I got the time off, I'm going to go look for another job. He wanted to be a bud tender, right? Okay, his first job is the Men's Warehouse. So he's over there. It's his first job. He's been there forever. The other job he went to go look at was a bud tender. They wanted to work him like ungodly hours, okay? And a bud tender is somebody is a street pharmacist, but it's a legal one. It's a legal in the dispensary. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
we were walking. We took a little walk, and he was like, "Yeah, Mama, I'm gonna quit because they taking my hours and they won't give me a raise," is what he said. And I looked at him. I said, "Boy," I said, "Do you got the other job?" He said, "Well, no." And I said, "If you don't get your ugly ass in there and call them people back and tell them you will be in there to work, I'ma hurt you." And he did. And now my son makes great money and he's the manager of his store, the Men's Warehouse. So I'm like, I'm not finna tell you nothing nice. I'm not gonna be like, well, baby, now baby, no, get your ugly ass in there and call them people back and tell them that you will be at work before I get in your ass. And he was like 21 at the time. I still will kick your ass, okay? So don't make me. I'm talking to people nice, don't get nothing done. Hey, Lee.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, who that is?
I got a story about my son. Well, I got him fired because his boss was scared of me. See, his job was at Shopper, right? Shopper School Warehouse. And he was the cashier, and the boss, they would write his schedule out, and I made him to start taking a picture of it because when he get to work, his name be scratched off the schedule, and they be messing with it. So I said, when his schedule come out, you take a picture, and that's what you go by. Because this one particular manager didn't care for my son and wanted to give her people the hours, and would take his hours from him. Now he's only working 18 hours a week. Why you going to take and give one of his days to somebody else, right? Because he was doing like 4-hour shifts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he took the picture, and I'm driving him. I'm getting off of work. I'm tired as I don't know what, but I make sure he get to work, and they have to pick him up at 11 o'clock at night during the week, and I got to get up early in the morning and go to work, So he calls me, right? I didn't even make a U-turn out the parking lot. I kid you not, to say they took me off the schedule. I said, well, hold up, wait a minute. I'm coming in there. I went in there and I said, who makes the schedule? I ain't got Tyrese's boss's boss on the phone that makes the schedule and told him what the assistant manager was doing. He's taking him off and giving his hours to somebody else. I was going off. I said, you owe me for my time and attendance because I got to drive him up here. Gas ain't cheap. I said, I got to go up there and get him, bring him back, and you messing with his hours. And they let him go. And the girl said, because you fight your battle, You should have came to us and told us. I was like, that's okay, because mama gonna be there when they get off work. But when they called the police, they said I couldn't wait in the parking lot. So I was like, all right. I'm like, cool. So they said that's when the stalking law come in place. It was like,
Oh, shit.
I was buying groceries every day, one item at a time. I would go one day and buy peanut butter. The next shift she on, I go back and get the jelly. Just so you know, you was up there like, bitch. I was petty. That was the old me. Oh. I ain't like that no more. That's the old me. So I was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't bad. I wanted justice.
Yes. Now you're speaking my language.
You know, and I didn't like to see people done wrong, especially if it was your child done wrong. But that was my problem, because I'm one of those mothers that hover, and that's why my son feel that he can't talk to me or tell me nothing, because I'll be like, what, pulling up my sleeves, and he all, Mom, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop babying him. I gotta stop telling him, hey, you going to work today? What time you gotta be there? I gotta stop all of that. He's a grown man, and I'm trying. And you know, the first is admitting that you got a problem. First thing, dealing with a problem. You know, and Molly, and I be telling Molly all the time, Molly, I don't know, I'm doing this, and I'll be kirking out. Molly be like, Reese, chill out. Chill, just relax. You know, and I'll be like, Molly, you know, I'm glad I got my little brother talking to me, because I be
I can understand that.
He's the only, you know.
I can understand that. That's how, I mean, my husband is like that with our kids. Like he's the spontaneous parent, and I'm more of the parent that thinks of the whole picture. I'll give you an example. My son, he was jumped in school. We had to take him to the hospital. He was hospitalized and everything. The next day, my son gets out of school. My husband and his brother, my brother-in-law, they pick my son up. They chase the little boy out. They hop out the car. They ready to fight the kids. Now, the issue is, that was only in the 4th grade. And you're a grown man, and these are 4th graders. He was like, so what? He hit my son with the door. He can take a grown man ass whooping. But the whole deal is, wait, we about to be in our 40s. You can't be going and beating on 4th graders over your son.
You beat their parents. They go to the parents.
Thank you. Chased him with the car and everything. It was crazy.
The inner child
was like that. He was on a public school bus, and the little boy told him he was in his seat and elbowed my son in the face, and his glasses were flying out the window. Well, my son had special vision. Them was $389 prescription glasses. So when he came home and told me what happened, this junior high school, 7th grade, did I not go to the school? And I said the bus driver should have reported it. They was fighting on the bus, what he did. And I told the principal, I'm going to give y'all a chance to get this rectified, because that little boy should be suspended off the bus. And I want to sit down with his mama, because she going to pay for them glasses. She asked me, and I told him what happened. I was stern with mine. And my son was all quiet, and he was like, Mom, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. I was like, no, it's not embarrassment. Stand up for yourself. You don't let no little nigga get away with what he did. He was a little bad boy. But my cousins, one was an 8th grader, one was a 9th grader, met my son the next week, every day that week, and rat-tat-tat-tat on that little boy's age. It was like, you won't do that to our little cousin. I got my glasses back. And they knew not to mess with Tyree, because he wasn't alone. He may be quiet and seem like he alone, but you don't know who his people is.
Right.
He was not alone. So I had this cousin and his other big cousin. Molly, you know Davion. He was one of the ones that met the little boy, that met him at the bus to make sure they was all right. Because they got out of school before he did. They was like, you all right, cuz? You all right?
Now you see, talking about you don't know who they people are. That's how my son's friend got shot. He came home for Christmas, and his sister was beefing with some people, and she brought him home and was like, I'm gonna get my brother. He came out the house and they shot him. He didn't even get to go back to college. He was just home. See, so stay your ass out of trouble.
We talking using the fist.
That part.
We talking beating up people.
Yeah, they was using their fists too until they wasn't. That's all I'm saying.
See, these kids nowadays, because they scary. That's the only reason why a child would get a gun, because he's scared. They scared, and all these scary people walking around with guns.
No, they get a gun because they milquetoast, because people talking about feelings and bullying and all of this stuff. In my day, you just took your licks with the words at school. You just took them. Yeah. And if you didn't like it, you learn how to talk back.
Or meet them after class, 3 o'clock.
And a lot of those ones that were scared that they called quote unquote punks, now they get a gun and now they got heart. They got heart with a gun. They want to talk trash. They want to do whatever. Because that gun, they think it ain't mine. That gives them strength and power, whatever. Oh, yeah, they gonna come against me because I got this gun. But you just a little crybaby the other day. Stop, Derek. No, Rashad. Don't hit me.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a gun now. Yeah, what's up, Derek?
Now I'm ready to fight.
There's
I got
too
a gun,
many.
so I'm ready to fight now.
There's too many adults in kids' business. You know how they used to say kids stay out of adult business? There's too many adults in kids' business.
They're not kids no more, Brenda. They think they're grown.
That's because we ruined them. They didn't just get like that.
Not my
we
baby
ruined
girl.
them. Right.
Not your baby.
Talking
Not
about bullying and I got bullied at school. What the fuck is that? That is some girl shit. Like, I don't know. That's not shit. That's not shit that you do. You talk about each other. You know, meet them after school, like Shaquan said, you know, and use your hands or whatever. If you get beat up, you come back and do it another day. But you're building character. You're building stamina to stand against people who talk about you. By the time you get to high school, you're used to it.
Yeah.
You either used to it or you know how to be, you know, I was a chubby kid growing up. So and where I lived in Palmer Park, you either had to learn how to know how to joan, you had to dress, or you had to know how to fight. And hell, I had 2 out of 3, and that wasn't bad. So when I got to school, I got my respect, and I wasn't scared to fight nobody. I wasn't scared to get a hit. You know, a lot of people, and once a bully knows that you'll stand up, they're gonna leave you alone. Because that's vanquish the power. And the kids don't know. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna tell you another story about my son. He gonna kill me. He came home one day and he said, Mama, I want to try out for football. I said, you're not built like a football player. You're gonna get hurt. And we ain't got no insurance, so you can't do that. So you got to pick something else. He came home and he said, Mama, I tried out for baseball. And I was like, okay, I can do baseball. He came back. I ain't make it. Came back the next day. Mama, I tried out for the track team. I was like, okay, we can do that. He came home the next day. I ain't make it. He came back home the next day and said, Mama, I tried out for soccer. I said, okay, we can do that. And I just kept thinking, why are you trying out for things? But I didn't say nothing. He came home and he told me he ain't make it. I was like, okay. The next thing he said, Mama, I'm trying for basketball. I was like, that's a little more dangerous, but okay, we can do that. He came home the next day so happy that he made the basketball team. And I was like, okay, yay, I get to go to games. He was like, Mama, I don't want to play. He was like, I just wanted the jersey. And I said, you just wanted the jersey? What for? He was like, because it'll make high school that much easier. I was like, oh.
He knew how to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to get him a game. That's the game without getting the game.
I just want the jersey with my name on it. It'll make high school so much easier.
And his
I was like,
kind of like a little brotherhood with that. So yeah, kudos. I said it's team team building skills, and it makes them a family. You know, when you play basketball. So, because when we was in high school, nobody messed with the football players, nobody messed with the basketball players. Because now that she messed with all of, you know, it was like protection, and they didn't get into any squabbles, any trouble. You know, because they wanted to A, stay on the team, B, they had to keep their grades up. That's why I came in at. I was tutoring everybody, but look, I was a smart bully.
My son was the only one on the basketball team that graduated and got a scholarship for academics and not basketball.
Well, that's okay. Scholarship is scholarship, baby. We'll take it.
He was tutoring all the other basketball players. He didn't want to play. He was like, I'm good. I don't like to get hurt. But he was like, I tutor all the other players so that they can stay on the team.
He was a valuable player.
Yeah, MVP of the team.
He was like, it made me popular just to have a jersey. I ain't never got to dribble the ball. I ain't never got to make a shot, but I'm still popular. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Because the show wasn't his clothes, because we were still shopping at Walmart. So it wasn't going to be his clothes. So his personality was pretty cool. But yeah, he did the right thing. So all you kids out there, use your noodle. Think with your head. You don't always, think of a way to make your life easier in high school.
Be smarter than the situation.
Be smarter than the situation. I like that, Shaquan.
Yeah, when I was younger, my mother used to say, Shaquan, be smarter than the doorknob. So.
My granddaddy used to say, can't you use your head for something other than a hat rack? Is that the same as saying be smarter than the doorknob?
Yes, it's the same thing.
My mama told me as a grown woman, thank God you pretty.
She's something else.
Oh, so she was trying to say you was a dipsy doodle?
My mama still think I'm a dipsy doodle right now.
Those was my favorite chips when I was younger though. Dipsy doodles.
Wow.
At least I wasn't a cheese ball. There you go. I'm like, no, mama, I really can think. I really am good at what I do. Just because I don't want to go get a job doesn't mean that I'm an idiot. It just means I don't like people talking to me crazy. And I don't like it.
Did we just say about people talking to people crazy on the job? And you talking about you don't like people talking to you crazy. Excuse me, ma'am.
I do not. That's why I ain't got a job. See?
Good thing you pretty.
Yes. Thank God you pretty. I was like, okay, I can use that. That's something I can use. Like, wait a minute.
So you use what you got to get what you want.
That's on
Freaky
now.
Friday. That's a subject for Freaky Friday tomorrow, Brenda. She done gave me a topic, Freaky Friday. To use what you got to get what you want. Do men do that too? Yes, they do. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow on the Morning Max show. Using what you got to get what you want, male or female.
David be using them big old feet. He be like, you see the size of my feet?
David, what size is your feet?
Oh, it's only 11.
Yeah, because that's a myth. Because I used to date somebody, big old tall dude, 6'3", rest in peace. Man, and he had nothing going. I'm like, you need to have baby feet. Your shoes need to be bronzed.
I dated a guy who was 6'9", and he had a weenie the size of a Vienna sausage.
That's what I'm talking about. Them baby feet. You don't need them 14s. You need them baby feet.
It's not the size of the feet, Reese. It's the size of their fingers. David, hold your hand up to the camera.
Oh, that's how you tell it?
See? No, hold it up there. Hold on. Let me show her. Okay, see how thick his fingers are and how long they are? That's what you use to decide. It's not the size of the right. If they got long, fat toes, and I bet you David got long, fat toes because they look like his fingers. That's why he got a baby on the way, right there.
I don't want to meet the contractor because that man, I call him Brawny, the paper towel man. This joker is 6'5". He's one of our comedians, the contractor. I think I've heard him before. His whole hand could cover my hand like it's paper, like it's nothing. His hands are huge. And I'd be like, who did you hit with?
It's not the hand. It's not the palm. It's the fingers. You gotta look
long, he got big. No, he ain't gonna
Don't
skip
be
you.
talking about him like that. Miss Contractor gonna put us all out of business.
Miss Contractor, look, she knows.
Shaquan gotta go, y'all. Shaquan, she gotta go.
We gotta go too. Shaquan, come back tomorrow when we do Freaky Friday, if you can, ma'am.
Is it the same
Love
time?
you, Shaquan.
Same time.
I love you
channel.
too. Nice to meet you, Mally. Nice to see you again out there. Thank you, Mally, for allowing me on. Bye, David. Love you. Love you, Brenda.
No problem.
Tell Shawnee Sean I said hi. Oh dang.
Good.
Her husband. Her husband.
Today's show has been brought to you by the letter S for shades and M for moss. Get your shades of blue and sea moss. For a limited time, you get both and save $10 while supplies last. That's my last.
Tell them where they can get it at.
DM Molly Mall or DM myself, and they ship it to you, or Molly 10-mile radius, he could bring it to you, delivery to you. So yes. And I also want to tell the people on June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, we are going to be having Freedom Festival. Okay, we're going to be street line. We're going to be sponsoring, donating to the nonprofit and to stop the guns and the street violence with the guns. Put the guns and knives alone. You know, we want healthy kids.
And it's going to be down at Simple's Bar and Grill.
Northwest DC, Georgia Avenue. Right down the street from the Ibex, from those of y'all don't know, in that neighborhood. Get there early so you can find adequate parking. Let me tell you. Also,
is going to be performing. Funny Man Green, Shaquan, Phil, Lee, and Molly will be in the house.
And also on June the 8th, I will be out in Baltimore performing for the Masons. I got to get the flyer up for that one to get the whole address because I can't see it. And then on August the 24th, I'll be in Aberdeen, Maryland with B-Man doing our thing. I'll be in June the 8th will be with the Gwen Factor. She's hosting it. Yes, definitely. Y'all come and see me.
I wish I lived out there. Y'all sound like y'all have so much fun.
It's
and
hard.
There's always something going on. All the amazing comedians that be just performing. And I got dry ass crackers here in Vegas.
Well, are we trying to get to Vegas? I'm trying to be performing on the strip, honey. Can you give me a residency?
I'm trying to get us all a residency, honey. And with Confunction,
doing the Netflix special without us, we need to be on it.
I know, right? Like, what the hell is that about?
Right.
My phone, come on.
Did you watch that roast of Tom Brady?
No, how was it?
That stuff out, a lot of it out.
Oh, I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they roast Tom.
Yeah.
I still think it should have been more people that knew him better. You know, like them was just fans. Really, they all just fans. They only know what. But them dudes in the locker room, oh man, they could have had a lot more, you know, to say. But it was still good. Anything with Tom Brady, you know, it's gonna be A1.
Drew Brees got him good.
Yeah.
Drew Brees.
I think I'm gonna have the roasting of Brenda Brown. I think I'm a.
You want to let everybody come and talk about you?
Oh, they are so funny. They did it before, and I didn't tell them to do it, but they on one of the episodes. They just did it. So might as well. Because I like to hear what folks have to say. It'd be funny to me. I don't know. It don't hurt my feelings if I did the shit, I did it. You know, like if I like to see people's point of view, shit. Like she owe me money. Yeah, you and the rest of my bill collectors stand in line. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to do when I get money out?
Look, I know I got to give Molly $1 million. So we got to hurry up and get this book and this deal popping. So 50 Cent, if you out there, Curtis Jackson, if you out there, Spike Lee, if you out there, Lee Daniel, read. All y'all got to do is read the book and you're going to want to make a movie out of it. Damn. Is it that hard to get some people to read the book? Shoot, I bet you if I was a white woman, put a white woman on the front of the Shades of Blue, everybody be grabbing it off the daggone shelves. Come on now. My community.
Stop making it a race thing.
You think it's a colorism thing?
Yeah,
No,
I really do. We don't
it's black
support each
authors
other.
out here.
I
It's
want
black
the support of
successful
all.
authors out here, Riri. You gonna get your break.
All I want them is to read it. That's all.
You gotta be patient.
Them crackers can't relate to your book. Why they want to read it?
Yes, they can, because the second book. But this is why people all through my book. It's been all through my life in the story. And I was like, okay, now my second book when I become an adult. Okay.
She's like, okay.
So it's because this is the first out of 5. So I gotta get this one off and popping so I can release the other ones.
You gotta pay to play. That's how it is today. You gotta
That's
pay
where
to
B
play.
Man coming out. He said, "Where my bills, B Man? When you invest in Indigo, a much deeper blue, that's book number 2.
What is it called?
Indigo, a much deeper blue.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
And it reads just like it sounds like. Oh wow! If you think the first one was good, it was the page turner. The second one is that's the Tall Tale Thursday right there for that second one. Y'all gonna be like, dang, did that happen? Oh, I remember that. Oh, did that? You know, you're gonna be like that. Oh, I read about that.
See, now downloading Brenda Brown is going to be much like that. It's going to be a 3-book series. Downloading Brenda Brown, live on stage with Brenda Brown, and hiring Brenda Brown. It's going to have those 3, and I'm putting everybody in it. So I am shouting out Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Hangouts, anywhere I've been, y'all in the book, because y'all be doing some messed up shit. And I ain't say nothing. I ain't never say nothing until now. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm almost 50 years old and y'all can kiss my black ass. Now that there is a little bit of one back there. I'm putting it all in the book. David, your trip to Vegas, I'm putting it all in. I'm naming the hotel that fucked you out your money. I'm naming everybody. Everybody go get some in this book.
Was that an extended stay?
Oh shit.
I'm just saying, everybody gets some in this book. I'm giving it out. I'm like, oh yeah, and they did, and then this is what happened. All the dates that I went on Tinder and Black Planet, all of that's gonna be in there. Yep.
Black people
all the
meet.
shit that happened in comedy,
That's it. Don't forget Black People Meet, Tango.
Oh yeah, all of that.
All of that. Cupid, okay, Cupid. I know too many of them.
I'm just telling y'all, watch out, world. Zappos, y'all getting it. Everything that happened behind the scenes, because see, I only ever told the story of like the front part. I never talked about what really happened. And now I'm like, okay, half of the people dead, so now I can go ahead and have my fun. And I'm telling you, the chapters on Zappos.com gonna blow y'all knuckles off. Them people I'm telling you, they're gonna send me a letter and tell me to stop and desist, and I'm gonna tell them kiss my ass, because that's what happened. I ain't signed no paperwork. I ain't tell y'all I was never gonna say nothing. So I'm saying everything, because the only man that kept me from saying it was Tony Shea, and he's now deceased. Rest in peace. And so now the rest of them can get it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Y'all be thinking, this little chocolate girl, like my mama said, thank God you pretty. Yeah, thank God I am pretty, because people think because you dumb, you're pretty, you're dumb. And so they be trying to get over. And they do
the same thing if you fat too, Brenda. Oh, you a big girl, you dumb. Like they do.
They think you're a big girl, so you grateful and you ain't gonna say nothing. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm saying everything. I'm saying everything y'all did to me, everything y'all done to me, God gonna do to you. That's the evil laugh.
Huh? Said they think the big girl is grateful. I didn't know. Molly, they thought I was grateful.
Not you. They think big girls are grateful for their attention. So they ain't gonna say nothing. That's what they believe.
Molly, is that me?
I don't know. I ain't seen you date nobody yet, so.
No, not dating, period. She's talking about,
I thought she was saying like when people mostly dating big girls, they let them get away with a lot of stuff, because they just grateful for to have a nigga. Just to have them around,
Molly.
definitely be good looking or something. What? They like shit.
Yeah. I'm the diamond. I always tell them jokers, I'm the diamond. What?
So why is it big girl season? Why is that the thing?
Because let me tell you why it's big girl season, because they be trying to sleep on us. They be trying to underestimate us. They don't give us our credit and our props. I guess because like Brenda said, they think we grateful. Hold up, I can be grateful and beautiful and gracious all at the same time too. Okay?
Use it to your advantage.
It's just more me to love.
I thought big girl season was tax season.
See, everybody got different seasons for y'all around.
Big girl season come in October and ends after Easter. No, I take it back, because we're gonna eat up some stuff on Memorial Day and 4th of July and Labor Day.
No, it ends right before Valentine's Day, because February. Yeah, they with you for the tax season, right?
Yeah.
But they don't want to be with you on Valentine's Day. That's not the you don't get holidays.
You the side piece you get before or after Valentine's Day. Okay.
I'm just saying, all the men that always say it's big girl season or get you a big girl, it's because they feel big girls are grateful, and like Molly said, they can get away with murder because the big girl is just glad you paying her attention. That's what they say.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I tell you what, this one big girl, you come over my house, drink my wine, you can get the stepping. I don't play that. I don't play a lot of things. That's
See, skinny girls don't bring you over their house and give you wine. They expect you to take them out.
Wait a minute, Brenda. I didn't give him wine. I didn't get his joke.
He got it himself. He thought it was okay to grab it. So.
No, I ain't get
either way. They came over. You said they come over your house and drink.
They came over to do a paid job. I thought they was going to take advantage.
Oh,
I had to pump the brakes on him. I'm like, baby, if you don't want to get beat within an inch of your life, you better drop it.
And all I'm saying is I was once a big girl too, and there's still a big girl inside of me. Just because I lost weight don't mean I forgot the way they treated me when I was a big girl. So I'm just saying, it's not something that I heard, it's something that I know. And they think, I was at 205 pounds and I'm 5'4". So I was like little Teletubby. I was like
a little plumpy.
But I was still cute. Fuck them.
And my cousin asked me, why you always dating men you could beat? See, I was a different kind of bitch. I guess I was a Rasputia. Ooh, that's not good. But I wasn't trying to beat on no man. I just didn't want no man beating on me. And like my granddaddy said, don't let nobody hit on you. You can give as good as you get. And that was my whole thing, was a respect thing. You know, and they like,
that's why I can't date short men. I can't date short men. I can't do it because if I think I can beat you up, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's that psycho. I'm short, and a lot of girls do think that when they date a shorter man. I'm like, what make you think that? I'm a man, you know. But for some reason, girls think, oh, cause you short, you not strong. You know, you weak, you know, and then they find out like, oh shit, like yeah, like we still men, like we created differently. But if a girl
I
300,
I
don't know what I can do with that. I won't even date a girl that big. I'm too small. But
it's in the
even for
book.
girls my size, they try me. They be like, shit, nigga, I whoop your ass. They don't try them big niggas. They be like, shit, they don't even. And that be the niggas that's weak and can't even fight for real. But they try the little one.
I try
stay
the
away
big
from
nigga,
that,
little
though.
nigga. Anybody step to me wrong, they can get it. And I fight dirty. If you bigger than me, I'm gonna pick something up, or I'm gonna use my stun gun. I used to use my stun. Oh, I'm gonna zap your ass good. I fight dirty. You win by any means necessary.
Look,
you know?
I
protect myself. I protect myself and my family and friends.
I left my best friend because her man was 6 foot. Well, how tall was he? 6 foot, 9. Her boyfriend or her husband is 6'9". And I stopped being her friend because I'm like, if you gonna let him hit on you and stuff like that, I'm gonna need to not be your friend because he gonna kill both of us. So I'm gonna just leave you alone. Right, because I'm gonna try to defend my friend, and as soon as I do that, he gonna kill us both. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm good.
I was in North Carolina, and my friend was getting beat up. I was in one room, she was in the next room, and her husband was hitting on her. Right, I busted in. I was in my room, my side of the room, where me and his cousin were sitting there talking, and you heard this, scream. I'm like, what is going on over there? And his friend Nathan said, stay out of it. So, and he was over her, hitting her like this, coming down on her. I grabbed him by his shoulder and that one hand and flung that nigga on the other side of the room and stood in front of her. I said, you ain't gonna hit her again. And I told her, get up. I said, come on this side. And he was like, this. I said, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Did she go back to him?
Yeah, you know she did.
See,
okay,
that's exactly what I was going to say. That's the reason why I stopped doing it. You know what I mean? I'm against, you know.
Well, she could do it long. I told her not in front of me. I didn't like. He bloodied her face up real nice, bust her lip and everything. I could not sit by and watch a man pound on a female.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, I'm like, And I told him, I said, you do whatever when I'm not here. Don't do that in front of me.
See,
I went to me and everything, and I was like,
I went and rescued her the first time. The first time she called me, and she said it's going bad. I went over there. I risked my life. I got her out. I got her in my apartment. She stayed, and then she went back to him. When she went back to him, I said, we can't be friends no more because I don't care if he hit on her in front of me or not. I don't want the police asking me no questions, and I don't want to be on the Lifetime channel talking about, I was trying to tell her. I don't want to be doing that. So I'm like, you know what? You handle that. You be married. I can't come in between a man and a wife, but I don't need to be nowhere around that. And I stopped talking to her, 9 years ago now, almost 10.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have been friends since I was 16 and she was 15.
Are they still together, or is she still living?
I believe they are, but I don't know. I don't talk to her. I blocked her on Facebook. I don't. She had the last time I heard from her, she was having a hysterectomy, and she was like, I need my friend. I'm about to go into the hospital. And even that, I was like, I can't do it. I can't. You gonna let him hit on you and do all this shit? I'm cool.
Well, my friend came to her senses and divorced him. She divorced him, and I'm like, good. Like, because your mama didn't raise you to be no punching bag. And this was my girlfriend ever since the 6th grade. And I was just like, we didn't come up like this. You don't, you know. And I'm like, you was such a fighter when we was coming up. What happened? You know, I just don't know. When she moved down North Carolina and then I came up here, it's like we switched roles because I was quiet, but I was quiet but dearly. I didn't bother nobody. I just concentrated
Beat
on my
it
work.
out of her. That's what happened. When you get hit by a man, and I'm speaking from experience, I'm a survivor of domestic violence.
So am I.
When you get hit by a man, you get quiet. you like, wait a minute.
My son's father. It's funny. We got into an altercation. He hit me on the right cheek. Boom. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I did it. That's right. You don't believe me? And he socked me on the left side. When I went down the left side, we kept a pipe under the bed. It was a dumbbell thing. It was a metal pipe. When he turned my head and I went down, I came up with that pipe and was swinging. I did not get quiet. I got mad.
I
did not, and we were in the fighting. I'm trying to put his head in the toilet. We almost broke the bathroom door. He was rumbling.
There's no one hit that's worse than another one, but
listen, Brenda, he put me in a chokehold and was like, go to sleep, buddy. I don't want to have to hurt you. Go to sleep. Because I said, you gonna kill me. And I just started praying. I said, because I'm about to die, Lord. And I was like, and I just was praying. And I remember this because he wouldn't let me go. And he was like, come on, lay down. I'm sorry, not of this and not of that. The whole time he had his arm around me because he was scared. He wanted to feel me when I got up. I laid there the whole night thinking about going in the kitchen, premeditating his demise. And I got up, thought I was sneaking up. I got up, going to the bathroom. He followed me to the damn bathroom. Hey, Mom, I'm doing a show. I'm still on. Yeah, but we about to get off.
He shut you up there.
Hey, Mama.
No, that was my aunt.
Where he at?
Where he at?
I see. He
Where-
dude
where-
choked you out.
Where he at? This is my son's father. I
Oh,
went
that's
back.
why he got you.
I went
Yeah,
back
you went
and
without.
made a baby. That ain't that damn it. That damn it. Took him back and made a damn child.
You knew he wasn't gonna kill you.
See, when you actually have that notion in your head that this man is going to kill you if you don't get away, like I said, no one hit is worse than the other one. But when they really kick your ass,
the only time we fought. That was the only time violence. He never touched me again, Brenda. That's what I'm saying. He ain't never touched me again. So I guess in his mind, one hit ain't worse than another one because she gonna keep coming. It was a big mess.
now trust me, when they snap, and I'm just saying from experience, when they snap and they really want to kill you, I ended up in the hospital within an inch of my life. So therefore it's a little different. You know them stars like on the cartoons when like Bugs Bunny hit his head and he get up and the stars be circling?
Yeah.
That is really a thing. Because he hit me so hard, I forgot where I was for a minute. I was like, what just happened? Wait a minute. And then after that came like I tried to run. He grabbed me by my hair. It was crazy. Like, and you get like, I don't like to argue. I used to argue. I don't argue no more. When it's time for me to go, what will happen is I will be like, okay, honey, have a good day at work. And I will pack my shit and leave if I live with you. If I don't live with you, I just quit calling you, block you. Like I go silent. I'm not getting into no arguments because
You're a woman. It's dangerous.
It's smart woman.
Yeah, we could really get hurt. But I was angry. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I ended up leaving, and then I went back home to my grandparents. I was living in his place. I moved out and got my own place by myself. That's when I'm sorry, baby, please, I'm sorry. And that's when I could see my son living alone by myself. Let the dirter, call him a dirt. Let the
you got lonely. Yeah. That's what happened. You got lonely.
I had other guys I could have dated and stuff, but I was in love with that one.
Yeah, and see, I was in love too, but I know when I was laying on that bed, I said, if I go back to him, my daddy gonna kill me. My daddy gonna come from wherever over my mama house, and he gonna kill me, and he gonna kill him, and then he gonna get himself killed. So I was like, you know what? I can't go back. I can't.
Well, when I got pregnant, I didn't tell my grandfather who the baby father was. And then my aunt ended up telling him. He said, who the baby daddy? He was like, don't you got no sense? You ain't got no sense at all. And I was like, he was too sick to fuss with me. My grandmother, when they found out I was carrying my son, she was like, don't come home. Wait, know who the baby daddy is. but my grandfather was too sick at that time. Because when my son, my grandfather missed my son being born by a couple of months. So he was sick at the time, you know. And he said that he was going to take care when he found out who my son's father was. He was like, I'll take care of him because that nigga ain't got sense to do nothing. I have to take care of him, take him fishing, get his hair cut and all this and that. And in my mind, I was like, okay, my granddaddy got that. He going to take care because he wanted a great grandbaby. He wanted to see his next generation. So he was more excited about that than I was. And I felt like, oh, I ain't worried about it. Because he used to beg me, my grandma, well, rest in peace, grandma, too. They would beg me to come home and let us help you take care of the baby. I was like, no, I'm out here by myself. I'm living by myself. No, I'm on my own. And if my apartment wouldn't have got broken into, I wouldn't have went home. I would have, fixed it on my own. But it just so happened it got broken into the day after my grandfather passed, and I went home to get clothes. And that's when we found out my place was broken into and all that stuff. And he used to always say, come home, come home. He always wanted me to come, And I was like, no, I'm on my own. I'm taking care of my child on my own. He was like, let us come home and let us take care of you, help you. And I was like, nope, I got this. So but that's how I ended up back home for a little bit. Then when I moved out, I never went back. When I finally moved out on my own for the last time, for true, that was it. I never been back home.
Oh, wow, man. Well, I can't go back home because
this is home now. I had to make my home a home. My grandmother houses, and then my grandparents are gone. So it was either my grandmother's house or to my house. That was it. So now my house is a home.
All I'm saying, yes, that's how I feel now. My house is my house now. This is the only home that I've grown and know.
Where's your son? Your son?
He lives on his own. He lives with his best friend on their own.
Is you a nana? Are you a nana?
No. He already told him, I don't want to be no nana, no nana, no mimi, no nunu. I want to be a grandma. So you have to wait until I'm 50 and up to have babies. That way, I'm a grandma. I'm going to be an old school grandma. I got my muumuus. I got my house slippers. I got my soap opera picked out, Young and the Restless. I'm building up my candy stock so I can feed them candy. I told them, do not even think about it until I'm 50. I'm a great aunt, though.
Me too.
My eldest niece had a baby, and I just got to meet her for the first time, and she's already 1 year old. When I went on the cruise, and oh my God, I love her. I didn't know I still had the touch. I could put her to sleep, first she ran from me, and then she was all right. She was like, okay, this is day number 2 and you still here? Okay. She's
Brenda,
so
we get ready to end this show.
okay.
Because Molly got quiet. Molly was like,
Please let me go.
We can go on and talk. Molly like, okay. I'm glad
Molly.
you all. Oh, snap. I got to get ready for Hope Jody Blow. What time is it?
Molly, you gonna come on my show?
Yeah, when?
I got quiet because it's supposed to be next Monday, but I'm trying. I'm get it together. But it's at it's at 9:00 your time though. 9 p.m.
PM. Okay, I'm about to say.
9
Well, I
p.m.
know about the show, Brenda.
Yeah, all of y'all will know because y'all in the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Molly's not in the group.
That's my super producer. I come with a group. I come with an entourage, Molly.
Well, you've had all my entourage on your show, so you see I come I come locked and loaded. But Molly is not in the group, but I'd like to have him on the show if he want to come.
Yeah, anytime. Just keep me updated.
Monday at
I
9
will.
p.m.
Yep. Shout out to everybody who tuned in today, tomorrow, and beyond. It was good seeing y'all again. Thank you. Shout out to Reese Cup, Molly, Lee, the contractor, Miss Contractor. Who else have I met?
Shaquan,
Shaquan, Miss Arkansas, Funny Man Green,
Baby.
Phil,
JoJo Baby.
JoJo Baby. And who was on here yesterday? The young lady.
Miss
Louisa.
Arkansas. Louisa. Miss Arkansas was just a guest, but Louisa is part of the team.
Yeah, Louisa. Shout
We're
out to
gonna see her tomorrow. Y'all gonna see her tomorrow. Y'all gonna see me take all my hair out tomorrow. She gonna do my hair tomorrow, and I usually do it on while we talking about smack. She called me. She taking my hair out like that teacher, and we talking. That's so unethical. That's not ethical.
Well, I can't wait to see it. I will see y'all later. Tuning out. See y'all on the next one.
Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. Well, what did we say we want to talk about?
You got to get what you want.
Using what you got to get what you want, whether it's a man or a woman. David, that means you too.
Oh, I use a lot to get what I want.
You nasty, David. Molly, he nasty. He nasty.
Hey. Hard notes.
Always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I must have really took the wrong path. I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast. I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble. Told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up. Swear I be needing me time.